Hey everybody, Dr. Woolner here. In this video, what I wanted to share with you is a real common health problem that people just oftentimes don't think a lot about or sometimes just dismiss. And that's the idea of low energy. You know, having energy and being productive, energy and productivity are some of the greatest resources that we can have in our lives. And unfortunately, what people oftentimes do is because having low energy is such a common problem, oftentimes people get into this trap or this mindset of thinking that common equals normal, and that's just not the case. We see that a lot, right? And sometimes we start to kind of think that. We look at issues like obesity and weight problems and diabetes and how prevalent these problems are. They're an epidemic, and yet because they're so common, people start to think of that as normal, right? So if there's nothing else you get from this video, one thing I do want you to take home is that common does not mean normal. Common just means it's an epidemic, right? Low energy is definitely an epidemic. And so what I wanted to share with you in this video is, first, there's a very simple test that you can do in the convenience of your own home that will get to the root of your energy problems. If you're interested in this, call my office or email us, contact us. We can get you this test so you can do that, and that'll tell you exactly what the root issue is behind your energy. In the meantime, there are 3 simple things that you can do that will help you to begin the process of restoring your energy. Now, again, if there is something underlying going on that this test is going to test for, that's the first step. But beyond that, 3 simple things that you can consider here. Number 1, you have a daily circadian rhythm, day and night, your sleep and wake cycle. And so restoring that is going to be key. Some simple ways that you can go about doing that is resetting a regular, normal, healthy sleep cycle. Now, sometimes this is a little bit easier said than done, but recognize we are creatures of habit. Our bodies are set into rhythms and patterns. And so getting readjusted to a regular sleep-wake cycle is going to be the first step. So making sure you go to bed at a reasonable hour, typically 10 to 10:30 is usually the latest that most people should probably go to bed. I know some people tend to be night owls and things like that, but recognize getting to bed at a good hour is usually a critical first step to kind of resetting that cycle and getting your energy up. Number 2, waking up early in the morning. Studies have shown consistently that getting up early in the morning is one of the best ways you can reset your rhythm and restore and boost energy levels. This might sound, again, a little bit counterintuitive to some people who love to sleep in, but recognize getting up early is huge. Number 2, what you eat, how you fuel your body is going to obviously play a huge role in your energy production. And so if you're eating a lot of high carbohydrate foods, those are going to spike your blood sugar. That's going to create a little bit of a temporary energy boost, but then you're going to crash. And the deficit, the energy deficit that you're going to get from that is going to far outweigh any sort of benefit you would have gotten from your carbohydrates or your energy drink or your sugar or whatever that was, okay, or your coffee or any of that, okay? Number 3, frequency of how we eat is also a critical role in energy production. What I mean by that is if you go extended periods of times without food, what that will do is that'll again cause that blood sugar to plummet, and that'll create some pretty nasty fatigue for you oftentimes, along with some other negative side effects from that hypoglycemia. So 3 things you can do: reset your sleep-wake cycle, eating the right things, cutting down on the sugars and the carbohydrates, and then 3, the frequency in which you eat. Those are going to be great ways to help boost your energy and your productivity. So hopefully you got some good things out of this. If you haven't yet contacted my office for this test, contact us, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that test so you can get that, and we can maybe get to the root of some underlying issues there for your energy and your productivity. So thanks for watching. We'll talk again soon.